What is going on, YouTube? It's Tater Streams. Welcome to the Daily Dose of YouTube, the show I put on every single week for your viewing pleasure. And yeah, this is probably gonna get really annoying. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, dude, I do this all the time. I try and keep up to date with it. I try and do the best I can. I do the best I can. It ain't that good. It ain't that good. I'm just gonna let you guys know. But this time we got some stuff about computers. We got some shit about NVIDIA. We got some stuff about Asmongold. We got a few other things, dude. We just got some stuff. We got them things for you lined up. So I won't make you wait. Let's get into it.
NVIDIA are sad to announce that for the first time in 30 years, we will not be making any new model graphics cards for 2026.
What? So you're not making any new graphics cards for your product line this year?
Yes, exactly. Because of the RAM shortage brought on by the AI industry, we don't have the money or resources to sell any new graphics cards. So
Okay, this could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing, in my opinion. Hopefully they just continue with the line that they have, maybe produce more, and then we can get like lower prices. Hopefully. Also, they have confirmed that the super cards are coming. That'll be in 2027, I guess. So we're kind of just sitting around waiting for that to happen. I don't know, guys. It's kind of a mess. The prices are ridiculous right now, so I'm not sure what we can really do other than like just wait for the next gen to come out. Maybe the old one will go down. Maybe RAM shortages will fucking get better, you know? Maybe. All right.
So, in other words, NVIDIA is no longer a gaming software company. It's an AI company. Why are you guys investing so much money into a bubble that has no
Let's analyze this. Let's analyze this. OpenAI, 500 billion. Microsoft, almost $4 trillion. And yeah, and NVIDIA is at the center of this. Intel, we've got Oracle, AMD, everybody's investing in this AI shit. And at the center is NVIDIA, which is why our prices are all fucked up, man.
profits.
AI has profits.
Then why is NVIDIA bailing out OpenAI with $20 billion to keep the company afloat?
Ooh.
You guys are investing $20 billion because you know that the AI bubble is about to burst. And investors are getting scared that AI doesn't have the return that you promised.
Ooh.
Even your CEO says it's illogical to think that AI will replace software tools. All this fake hype is about to blow up. I hope it was worth screwing over gamers.
Dude, it's really upsetting.
Wait, when are you gonna play Arc Raid?
That all of us got screwed over by NVIDIA. In like, well, are we gonna call it by the name that everyone's calling it right now? They're calling it greed video. I've heard greed video being thrown around a lot. So I mean, maybe that's what we're gonna call it. I don't exactly know. I think greed video is a fitting name for like what the company's been doing.
Again.
When they come out with a fucking good update, all right? I'm not going back there to grind bobcats for a month straight. I want something cool.
Yeah, bro.
I'm telling you, the game is so good. There's just no end game. There's nothing for me to work for. I know that if I hop on Arc Raiders right now, there's literally nothing to work for. They're like, oh, do the quest for what? What, is it going to give me 3 smoke bombs? Woo!
Dude, I love that game, but I've never seen a game fumble
so hard.
I
honestly still think there's a chance. Listen, I'm going to get a lot of shit for this, but I don't think it's dead yet. I think they still have a chance.
Dude, I'm gonna have to agree. I don't think Arc Raiders is dead. I think it definitely has a chance to come back because, dude, the camaraderie when you get on with 2 of your friends and you go in, it's amazing. Like, you have so much fun, like planning out like your route of what you're gonna do, trying to go for like the goals of like the week or like the challenges. They are fun. There really is no end game. You go in and you spend more than you pull out. That's really the biggest issue I have with it. You spend more than you get out of it, and I don't like that. There really is no like superior end game where we're grinding for something and like it gets harder and we're gonna achieve it. There's no like, man, what if you could build stuff in it? What if you could build like different guns? Like, yeah, you can like trick out stuff with attachments and stuff like that, but there's only so much you can do. Like, you can get really bored. And I feel like a lot of these like live service games have fallen into that trap. Fortnite does updates, but what are you getting? You're getting a new map, you're getting some new skins. Arc is doing the same thing, and we're just getting it over and over again, and it does get boring. The biggest problem is the rats, dude. The rats are fucking this shit up for me, man. Like, I just don't want to play with rats. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I'm so tired of getting ratted out. I'm so tired of someone be like, I'm friendly. Yeah, man, I'll help you out. We'll take out some arc together, and then when you get like to your hatch, they friggin' murder you, dude. Like, it's so annoying. Like, I don't like that. They need to separate game modes. Also, it'd be really cool if you made it 4-player. That's an idea, right? If you made it 4-player, like we'd all be down for that, dude. That would be really cool to see. I don't know. I'm just spitballing, guys. I'm not a dev. I'm just a player. I'm just a gamer. I'm just a guy who likes games and wants to see this thing get life breathed in it again so I can play with my homies.
I believe this is their last chance. I will say that. If they sit down and crack it out and hit us hard, I think there's a chance. I'm going to get a lot of L's in the chat for this, but it's the fucking truth. A game obviously is better without hackers and without glitches like noob glitches. But that should be like, well, not last priority, but it should be first priority. Dude, I played Tarkov. I've been playing Tarkov for 5 years. How many hackers and glitches are in that game? Doesn't matter. It's a fantastic game because
dude, they just need to iron stuff out, man. They need to iron out their game modes. They need a solid end game mode. They need a 4-player mode. They need a PvP mode where you can seriously go in and mess other people up with your boys or your girls. You know, whatever, whoever wants to play. I don't care. It's 2026. It doesn't matter. Okay. They just need the mode where we can fuck shit up and have a blast again, dude. Okay. Because I don't want to get trapped in the same thing. Maybe I'll play Tarkov. I don't know.
They focused on the content and progression. I mean, of course, I don't want hackers and glitches, but it should be first priority. It should never be first priority.
They need to do something about questing, and they need to make it so, like, it needs to be an end game.
Yeah, exactly. It needs to be something to work for.
I completely agree. Completely agree. And I know this camera isn't the best looking camera. I don't care. Okay. I'm trying. Like, I don't care. I told somebody in the comments I would get better at this shit. So we're trying. Okay. Meta PCs. Let's go.
Form factor builds run too hot.
Not if you use an AIO, and they look so much better on your desk.
They do.
Okay, the looks I'll give you, but with a bigger build, you can upgrade without needing to spend hours stressing over size and compatibility.
But with small form factor builds, you can take your whole PC anywhere. You can play in the living room, or you can take it on a trip.
Not a bad point. Moving my PC is rough.
I'm just being thrown off by her hairstyle changing, and I do like some of her videos. Like, I do like them. I like Zach's, but I get what they're doing. Like, he's switching, she's switching, yeah, yada yada yada. But like, the idea to have a small form factor PC, like a micro ATX, and like bring it with you to your homies, have a LAN party, dude. That's so much fun. That's so much fun. Like, I miss the days where we could game on the couch together. I don't know if everybody else feels like that. I miss the days when I would sit down with people, you'd pass the sticks, and like the next person would be up. I miss the days when we had split screens. So, I mean, I saw a really cool thing about a PC, or it was a laptop that had like a dual screen on it. It opened up and you could fold it like a pyramid. You could make a pyramid out of it. So like you could sit on one side and your buddy could sit on the other side. Like, how friggin' cool is that? That just brings me back, dude. I want to see something like that. All right. I'm sorry for interrupting.
And I've been traveling more, but you know there's so many more choices with full-size colorways.
Colorways. Oh, I do love a pretty PC, but overall, small form factor is just cleaner. I mean, look at my Terra. It's so tiny and cute.
Yeah, but look how impressive this is.
Damn.
Are you thinking about getting a small?
I just got what's happening. Okay, I just got what's happening. He's turning into her, and she's turning into him. Oh my God. Okay. And that PC looked gorgeous.
Form factor case?
Are you thinking about getting a full tower build?
Kinda.
Yeah, same.
What just happened? I don't know. I don't like it.
Oh my God, it's so dusty back here.
Most PC builders that regularly watch my content are not gonna believe what I say. But rich people, like the actual ballers, think that good gaming PCs have to cost like $10,000. The reason I know this is because every time I talk to one of these types of people, they always ask how much would a gaming PC cost that has the best specs. Now,
okay, so yeah, that's entirely up to you. That's your choice. You can make any kind of gaming PC you want. But don't let anybody tell you that you have to spend $10,000 to game. I've literally been watching so many videos of other PC builders making like a $300 PC and then saying you can upgrade it with a couple extra $100 down the road and you can have a great system that rivals like a PS5 easily. And you just shouldn't let anyone tell you how to like build your system. Like we should, like, it's, you know what? We're all going to judge. We're all going to have like a prejudice. We're all going to have our own perspectives and our own way of seeing things, right? That's fine. Opinions. Everybody has opinions, okay? I've got mine. You've got yours. I'm just saying, let the people build, okay? Let everybody build what they want to build and just enjoy it. As PC gamers, we should be enthusiastic that our fellow community members want to get into this and want to build in it. And want to be a part of like the PC fucking bros, dude. I don't know what I'm saying, dude. I'm trying. I'm fucking trying, man.
obviously right now is a terrible time to be putting together a gaming PC with the highest end specs. But at the end of the day, those best specs are just a Ryzen X3D CPU and a 5090. Before AI, 5090s were $2,000. These days they're up to $4,000, which is absolutely insane, but these people are rich. Even with a $4,000 GPU, you can build the rest of that gaming PC with less than $2,000. So a 9850 X3D, 32 gigs of DDR5, 5090, and maybe a Height Y70 Touch Infinite, that would cost around $5,000 to $6,000 right now.
Just to be clear, 9850 X3D is the best gaming CPU that's out there. But if you want to game, to stream, to edit, to render, to do AI, you probably want a 9950 X3D. And if you're a big baller, the 9950 X3D too. Just saying.
Don't get me wrong, that is still insanely expensive. But they always look at me like I'm crazy when I say, yeah, it doesn't cost $10,000. Us PC builders that are in the weeds, checking the market prices and building ourselves already know this. But remember that there is a super casual but wealthy group of people who just want whatever the best is. So I guess the purpose of this video is just to tell those types of rich people, no, please don't spend $10,000 on a gaming PC. Personally, I'd recommend like a $3,000 build with a 5080, but if you want a 5090, yeah, it's gonna cost $5,000 to $6,000 right now.
Dude, he's not wrong at all. I completely agree with Zach on that point. You don't need to spend more than like $3,000 on an amazing PC. Also, you don't have to start there, man. My first PC was $750 with monitors included on Facebook Marketplace, dude. You can go like find amazing deals. Like the fact that I have two PCs, I know is a blessing. It's privileged to have that. I mean, I've worked to get it. It's not something that was just handed to me, but I don't have the best graphics card in my stream PC. I don't have the best CPU in it. I have a 3060 and it does everything I need it to do when I'm streaming. I can stream to multiple platforms and it works great. And it was $200. And if you have that $200 to spend on a 3060, then you can have a good gaming PC. You can run AM4 and be fine. Like people are scared of using last generation, I feel like, because there's so much like shit pushed at you in like YouTube or media and stuff like that, saying like you need the best of the best of the best. And that's like a bad mindset to get stuck in my opinion, because I can easily get stuck there too. But you're supposed to create within your means. A smart person once told me that. Create within your means and then build up from that. If you can make something great with less, that's amazing. I love seeing people who create with less.
PC gamers are finally reaching the end game when it comes to monitors. No, I'm not talking about a fancy, expensive OLED. I'm talking about triple mode, and maybe actually affordable. We already got a good thing going with the dual modes. Right now, they're either 4K and 1080p or 1440p and 720p. It's the best of both worlds, whether you want the beautiful high resolution or you can tone down the graphics to get a higher refresh rate for the competitive titles. But the problem with dual modes is that it's usually not a resolution combination that you actually want. For my 5090 PC, 4K is great, but
Okay, so I 100% agree. 100% agree. And I know I'm interrupting again. Everybody hates that I interrupt so damn much, but I've got opinions and stuff on my mind. So he's probably going to talk about this in detail, but my PC doesn't want to play at 4K. It doesn't want to, okay? So I can do 1440p and 1080p would be great. But if I had a dual PC, it'd be 1440 and 720. I don't want to drop to 720. So if they're actually coming out with monitors that have triple mode, 4K, 1440, and 1080, that is awesome. That is so cool that they can do that now. And hopefully with, trickle down economics, we'll all be able to afford it one day.
Also want to play in 1440p, I'm never going to actually play in 1080p with a monster 5090. Same thing, if you have a mid-range graphics card, you're going to want to play in 1440p and 1080p, not 4K and 1080p. Well, now we have triple mode, so we have everything. Asus is releasing this IPS panel with the following modes: 4K at 240 Hz, 1440p at 400 Hz, and 1080p at 488 Hz. None of those are breaking records or anything, but that flexibility is what I want. Last month, MSI released a triple mode but QD OLED. Gigabyte also launched a 5K triple mode. But this one from Asus is the most reasonable triple mode monitor that's launched so far. Pricing is not announced yet though. Please be gentle, Asus.
Yeah, that's the main thing, is if the pricing is good, then it's going to be totally worth it. If not, then, like I said, we'll have to wait. We'll just have to wait, dude. But that is really exciting news. Really exciting news. I want a game at 1440 and 1080, like when I play competitive. And I'm not a competitive guy. I'm not, dude. I'll play Fortnite and mess around and like get my frames up and stuff like that. I love single player games. But to be able to switch and do that, that's just, oh man. I just want to see, I want everyone to be able to experience that. I want everyone to be able to experience that. I think that's awesome.
Just had some 11-year-old literally ask me if I would pop a titty for the boys.
Listen, as a former 11-year-old, whoever the fucking legend is that popped that question, that was a canon moment. That's going to be remembered in that friend group for the rest of eternity.
Oh, God.
So you don't even know the community service that you just did by existing. For that moment to happen.
Now, I don't think you should ever do this, right? You should never do this. Like, it's just sexual harassment. But, like, it is funny. It's funny to goof around about, but obviously you shouldn't do it. But it's...
Okay, if it was in a movie and an 11-year-old said, pop a titty out, it would be hilarious. And frankly, you know what? If I saw an 11-year-old bold enough to make that move, I would laugh in real life. Highly inappropriate. I'm not saying it's not essay. I'm not saying it's not, because it is, but it's an 11-year-old. And he has just allowed his balls to drop in that moment. That's why it's so fucking funny.
It's a kid, right?
What do you think? What do you think, Rose?
Sure.
What's such a scam about it? Please tell me. I'm curious.
Dude, this is a homie. This is a homie. This is the Crit Daddy. This is Crit Doc Live. Amazing streamer. Dude is all over, and he's putting out high quality content, man. Everywhere. I love this guy. I love playing games with him. I love hearing his voice. I love his fro. Dude is funny as fuck. And he gets shit. He gets shit from people like here and there who complain about him having a VTuber model. Dude, it's 2026. The Burnt Peanut is like the biggest streamer that there is right now, and he's a fucking peanut. And nobody's giving him shit. So why is anyone giving somebody else who's out there actually trying to do something, actually growing, actually building a community around them, giving them shit? And I'm speaking about this also my personal experience, because I have gotten in arguments in the comments with people about my videos and the quality and what I'm putting out. I want to put better stuff out. So when I see somebody else who's trying and actually like at a level that like I would want to be at, and then someone comes in hating, I just got to laugh, dude, because eventually you're going to see this guy at like the end result. And like, I can say that I was there from like the start, and you don't know how much work he put in. Like Peanut, he was the same way, dude. Streamed and streamed and streamed and like didn't get shit. Didn't get shit. But this, you see the end result and you're like amazed by it. So that's how I feel about this. Keep putting out quality content, Doc. I love seeing it.
We playing Wreckfest 2, though. You ever played it?
I have. Not only that, but when you're playing a game and someone shit talks like the game that you're playing, and then you ask them, have you ever played the game? And the answer ends up being no. That shit floors me, dude. That makes me so upset.
I'm still waiting. I'm just curious what you think, Rose. Why is it a scam? I'm curious. When you see what you see, it's my eyeballs, it's my mouth. I built it from the ground up. So, really, if you wouldn't mind, please tell me what's the scam? I'm excited to know.
And I love that he's just trolling, dude. He's just trolling. He's having a good time doing it, which is, frankly, guys, if you're going to stream, if you're going to put out content, you have to troll back. You have to have thicker skin. You have to laugh at the people who are out there talking shit and the people trying to bring you down, because you can keep yourself lifted up. As long as you know how to play it, you can keep yourself lifted up. As long as you have good people around you, you'll always be moving forward, and that's what matters in this game. All right. Sheed time.
10 tech products that are worth every single cent. The AYN Thor, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, an OLED gaming monitor, Claude or GPT $20 subscription, the ROG Xbox Ally X, a network-attached storage device, the Steam controller, Sony XM6 headphones, DaVinci Resolve Studio, and a high-wattage Anker charging adapter.
Okay. I waited to the end to pause it because I have some ideas. The Ioneo Thor, don't care. Don't need it. The DJI Osmo Pocket 3, yeah, for live streaming, that would be dope. An OLED gaming monitor, I don't think you need. I don't think you need it, because it's going to be one of those things, once you have it, you can't go back. It's going to mess it up for you. It's going to screw you up down the line, man. Claude or ChatGPT, $20. That's up to you, man. You can get a lot of stuff for free out of things. You can find ones that use all of them for $10. It's out there. You don't need the Ally X. You don't need that. Honestly, my go-to would have been the Steam Deck if it wasn't like doubled in price now. A NAS, yeah, NAS actually is a really good idea, unless you've got a couple like 5 terabyte hard drives like lying around. The Sony XM6, is it really that good? I don't know. DaVinci Resolve Studio, if you can drop the $300 to afford it, sure. An Anker charging adapter. It doesn't have to be Anker. It could be any charging adapter that has like 100-watt charging. Just a fast charger. It is kind of necessary now, because depending on what you're doing, sometimes you want to just plug your phone in for 20 minutes and hopefully it charges to 50%. And I know, like, for me, like, more and more on, like, day in, day out, like, my phone battery just keeps getting lower and lower. So it's good to have some that charges quick. So, you know, maybe like 6 out of 10. I agree with these.
People have started dropping the hard R. I don't know why.
On the show?
Yes. I've had a lot of N words recently.
So you're sitting there being like, all right, so your checking account is really overdrawn. And they're like, N-word?
Yeah. So we had an interaction where I was like, you're the whitest couple I've ever met. And they're like, well, we'd rather be white than black.
Yeah.
They were going on a cruise, and I was like, I doubt you guys are going on Carnival. And she was like, yeah, those blackies, don't clip me. But that's...
Holy shit, dude. I knew his show was getting crazy. Like, I knew things were getting wild, but I had no idea that they were getting such flagrant people on his podcast. They're picking them for the clips. That's what's happening.
That's what she said.
Really? Did you tell her, like, what the fuck?
No, I brought in my black employee.
Yeah, and?
He gave her some of the, Carnival Cruise treatment.
He did?
Yeah.
He started dancing and doing the dip and all
Yeah.
that? Really?
Yeah, shaking ass on camera.
Okay, cool. Man, they really have a good time on those cruises, though.
Yes.
When you get on a black cruise, it's a fun time. You ever go to Atlanta?
No.
Oh, so you don't really like them?
I love them.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, he put him on the spot so bad there. He put him on the spot so bad there. But that is a trap, Tom. That is a trap. Holy crap. I wouldn't want to be asked that question. Dude, that just put me in a damn trap. I'd go on the Carnival Cruise, guys. Clip that. I'd go.
It was like they're fun.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
of course.
Life before it became a subscription.
Okay, I have to pause just because we're gonna get copyright struck for like the music. Like it's cool. I just don't want to get hit with it. It being a small creator and getting slapped with copyright strike sucks. But yeah, dude, Taco Bell, Monster, dope ass music, original Xbox, Guitar Hero. A lot of these things are like the nostalgic factor is kicking in and hitting, dude. For sure. Oh my God. Halo? Fuck yeah, dude. Dude, motocross, like the X Games? Dude, the X Games hold windows with a webcam and the Razer Motorola? Oh my God. Dude.
Block out Halo 2 right underneath the elevator, and then it goes up to where the sniper is right there. Yeah, you just had to be there, bro. You just had to be there. I love that map. I did too. Oh my God. This is just really like we used to have a country.
We used to have a country. Oh my God, you guys. All right, everybody. That's going to be doing it for me, man. I'm out. I'm tired. I got to go on vacation this weekend. That's why we're doing the Daily Dose right now. And this will be uploaded on Friday. That's just going to be the normal schedule for now. Try and put one out every single Friday. And I appreciate all you guys for showing up and hanging out. Man, thank y'all for being here. I'm Tater Streams, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.